So, has anybody else heard about this Colin Kaepernick? That's it. Yeah. Has anybody else heard about this Colin Kaepernick guy? All right, I'll cut the shit. We should all know by now that Kaepernick is the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, and he's also apparently someone who suffers from a severe lack of self-awareness or even a basic understanding of brand unity and marketing in general. To speak to his professional career standings, he's being labeled by ESPN as a third-tier starting QB, which they deem as, quote, good enough to start, but needing lots of support, making it tougher to contend at the highest level. CBS Sports takes it a step further and relegates him to the fourth tier of QBs. So yeah, he's not a particularly great quarterback to begin with, and we'll come back to that later. To put maybe too fine a point on all of this, Colin Kaepernick is refusing to stand for the Star-Spangled Banner at the outset of each NFL game because, in his own words, I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. You know, it's funny that he thinks the country wherein he can make an annual average salary of $19 million over 6 years as a person of color, and where a black man was elected president, that he thinks that country oppresses people of color. Whatever, Colin. Despite this being an outlandish statement worthy of hand-waving dismissal, people have been flipping out over his refusal to stand for the anthem for all kinds of reasons. Some of them educated, some not. And here's where I stand. When you work for a company, and you're wearing their uniform, and eyes are on you as an ambassador of that organization, you owe it to that company, since they're paying for your cars and houses and luxurious lifestyle, to keep in line with company values and avoid making unnecessary waves. Colin Kaepernick, in drawing undue attention to himself, is flying in the face of the concept of team unity and knowingly positioning himself squarely in that spotlight, which most sports professionals would deem as inappropriate. If you'd like a bit of contrast, look at the brand solidarity shown by NHL players and how the bad actors within their ranks are dealt with. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Evander Kane. Now, why might he do this? This is where I come back to the whole third/fourth tier quarterback status. He makes this decision to steal the spotlight through a statement that he knew would be controversial in the same year as he hits the lowest point in a career that had originally seen him as being potentially a top-level up-and-coming NFL star. This decision has netted him a lot of media attention and a public visibility that extends well beyond sports enthusiasts and out into the general public. Personally, I think Colin Kaepernick has realized that his star is fading, and he's doing all of this in a calculated move to try and capitalize on the Black Lives Matter press coverage. It's either this, or he really is so ignorant as to believe that a nation, with a half-black president and where he himself can make millions of dollars each year as a person of color, mind you, is systemically racist and works to effect targeted oppression on black people and, people of color. I would like to give the man the benefit of the doubt here and say that it's the cold, calculated, semi-intelligent first option. But you know what they say about the bounds of human stupidity. In any case, that's pretty much all I have to say on the Colin Kaepernick saga as it stands right now. If you've enjoyed my take on it, give the video a thumbs up and let me know what you liked. If you didn't like the video, give it a rating all the same and comment down below with why you didn't like it. If you're interested in seeing more videos from me, subscribe to my channel and check out my playlists designed for your viewing convenience. And finally, if you'd like to support me in what I do, you can find the link to my Patreon down in the description. Speaking of Patreon, I'd like to let you know that my patrons, because of their support, are absolutely awesome. And I'd like to give them the heads up that the first episode in the Waking Up, a commentary on Fusion's Chasing the Dream series, will be finished shortly. It's going to be the first of many Patreon exclusive videos scheduled for the next couple of months, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. Thanks again, everyone, for watching this video, and as always, have a good one.